My name is Anna Marie Manish, and I'm the MC tonight because Catherine has known me a long time. I'm like her other mother. At least she adopted me. I don't know if I adopted her. So, Tyler, wherever you are, where'd you go? Oh, I'll have to wait till he comes back, I think. Oh, there he is, out one door and in the other. Okay, Tyler, you know Catherine, her love for you goes ocean deep. It's as deep as Nemo swims, as deep as the mermaids glide. But I hate to tell you, it'll never be as deep as Disney. Let's see, how many trips has it been now, Catherine? How many trips to Disney? Many. And I hear you're taking another trip? So the question is, do you own shares? Not yet? Not yet. Well, you should. I don't know how many of you actually know how these two met, but it was kind of like, let's make a deal, what's behind the door? It's called online dating. I would much prefer to meet in a bar. However, if you can just imagine their first date, it was exciting. I'm sure that they took great care in presenting themselves and getting them all ready to meet each other for the very first time. They took great care to get dressed and to look just perfect and wait for it. There it is, the Walmart parking lot. And Tyler comes out the Walmart doors and walks up to the car and looks in and says, "Hi, I'm Tyler. Welcome to Walmart." Can you imagine Catherine's first impression? So those fireworks that you saw, it must have been one huge amusing display because you decided to keep her. Well, Tyler, I want you to know you have your very own firecracker now. And you never know when or what might set her off into beautiful colors. I know this sometimes, and I also know she has a short fuse. And how do I know that? Well, she and my daughter met in grade 6, but by the time they got to high school, they were thick as thieves. And Catherine was a true blue friend to Jenny, and I will never, ever be able to thank her enough. My daughter struggled sticking up for herself, so Catherine did it for her. When someone was bothering Jenny, Catherine would step in and give them a piece of her mind, which usually resulted in her getting kicked out of class. Sticking up for Jenny and getting kicked out of class happened many, many times. She would proudly tell me, "Someone was picking on Jenny today, and I gave them a piece of my mind." Well, one day, and I will never forget it, I was at work, and I was standing in the classroom, and my cell phone rang. I wasn't quite done work yet, but she was done school. And I picked up the phone, and she said, "Someone was picking on Jenny today, again." And this time, it was in front of a whole bunch of people, and it was really rude and disrespectful, and I was really, really bothered by it. And I had to stick up for her. And I gave them a piece of my mind. And I said, "Well, who was it?" She said, "The principal." So if you ever wonder if she's lost her mind, that's because she's always giving someone a piece of it. And as a matter of fact, I have a piece of it right here. She's often given me a piece of her mind. But I'm just telling you right now, if she gives you a piece of her mind, it's because she cares deeply, it's because she loves deeply, and because she is doing what she thinks is best for her family and friends. Because she will stick up for you like nobody else. Right, Jenny? Yeah. Well, let's see. Catherine knows what she wants, and she knew she wanted you, Tyler. And she's really good at getting what she wants because she managed to get Dairy Queen every Friday in high school. Her teacher, Mr. Carroll, would treat Jenny and Catherine to ice cream or Dairy Queen Fridays at lunchtime if they came to class. All she had to do was go to school and come to class, and she got ice cream. The what? So she knows how to get what she wants, and she's got Tyler. That's what she wanted. I could tell you many, many more stories, but I should stop here because she's on a schedule. She's always on a schedule, and I have to abide by the schedule. So I'd like you to lift a glass right now to toast Catherine and Tyler. May they have a lifetime of happiness and good health. And may they and their beautiful family find joy in all the little things. Cheers.
First and foremost, I would love to say congratulations to the amazing couple, Tyler and Catherine Dunnington. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Steph, Tyler's best friend, sidekick. I'm his 3PO to his R2D2. Knew it was coming, eh? We've known each other for what feels like a lifetime. We've been from one end of the universe to the other together. During that time, I've got to know him very well, and I can say honestly, he is a selfless, stand-up guy. One of the most amazing people I've got to know in this world. I am thrilled to be standing here and celebrating with the beautiful bride, Catherine, and her new husband, Tyler. I'd like to raise our glass for their everlasting love, and thank you very much for making all of us a part of your beautiful day.
Hi, I'm Lindsay. I'm Catherine's cousin. Okay. I want to start off by saying, Catherine, you look absolutely gorgeous today. Tyler, you look good too. Thank you, everyone that came out today to celebrate with Tyler and Catherine on their very special day. Family and friends mean so much to them. Catherine, thank you so much for asking me to be your maid of honor. It means the world to stand beside you and watch you marry Tyler. It took a few bad apples to find your soulmate, but when you both needed it most, you found each other. The life you and Tyler have is only going to grow stronger because no matter what life throws at you two, neither one of you will let each other fall. Catherine, you and I weren't always close. When a very special person in our lives took ill, we became each other's shoulder to cry on. We had each other to get through that very difficult time after Grandma passed away. And Catherine, you became more like a sister to me. And you formed a very special bond with my children. Catherine, you have the kindest soul. You would stop anything you're doing and be there for your family and friends. It didn't matter the time of day, I always knew I could count on you. I can't even count how many times you were there for me and my family when certain family members couldn't even help me out during my very difficult time in my life. With that kind soul, there is the don't mess with me or my family, or I'm going to tell you where to go and how to get there real fast. That's a little bit of Grandma in you. There's one special day we had together that I will always cherish, the day we got matching tattoos in remembrance of family. Now as you start your family, I know Grandma and Grandpa that can't be here today, watching you marry Tyler and seeing me grow up is very proud of you. And every step you take in your journey of life, they're walking right beside you. I have a funny story to talk about, Catherine. We were taking a trip down to Myrtle Beach, and we were on I-95, and we couldn't figure out why all the cars were staring at us going down. Well, we found out real fast. There's Catherine, butt naked, in the window, holding call 911. I thought her parents were going to die right there.
Tracy just said she thought she was going to die.
Okay, so, Catherine, I have a quote for you and Tyler. Love doesn't need to be perfect, it just needs to be true. You and Tyler have true love for each other, and I am so happy you get to feel true love. So let's raise our glasses and toast the happy couple. To Catherine and Tyler, love you guys.
I want to thank all of you for being here to help celebrate the marriage of Catherine and Tyler. Today has been an amazing day, and it couldn't have been as amazing without you guys with us. Thinking back on Tyler's childhood, what thing that stands out for me the most is how kind and compassionate Tyler is. Tyler, in school, would hurry up to get his schoolwork done so he could help other children. On graduation, he received a Character Always award. I've witnessed Tyler growing up through childhood to be the amazing man he is today. His kind and compassionate heart will serve him in his marriage from this day forward. When Tyler and Catherine first met, their immediate connection was evident. From their love of hockey and their love for their children, it's easy to see how happy Catherine makes Tyler. As a mother, all I ever wanted for my son is to be happy. Seeing how happy Catherine has made my son is the greatest gift a mother could ask for. Thank you, Catherine. Tyler and Catherine, may you continue to love, grow, and laugh from this day forward. Thank you.
On behalf of our family, I would like to thank everyone for coming and sharing in Catherine and Tyler's special day. A few words to the bride and groom. Catherine, you look absolutely beautiful today. I could not be prouder of the woman that you have become. You have been through so much in your life. Your strength and courage has always amazed me. Your love for Tyler is strong and forever. Remember to enjoy your journey of love, marriage, and parenthood. Tyler, I'm a strong believer that you were heaven sent to my daughter. I want to thank you for always being there for her, the love and support that you show her every day. You are an amazing man and father. I would like to thank you both for making me a grandma. I know the journey has been a tough one with the loss of baby D, having your rainbow baby Bronte. She has brought so much joy to all of our lives. Catherine, Grandma and Grandpa would be so proud of what you have accomplished and overcome to have your happily ever after. I would like to make some other thank yous for some special people. My brother Larry, for always being there for Catherine and I, for walking her down the aisle. A big thank you to Catherine's dad and her stepmom Kay for everything that you have done to make this a special day. Laura, you will always have a special place in my heart. Thanks for everything that you have done. Sorry, guys. Thank you to Tyler's Aunt Stacy and Uncle Terry for the generous gift of honey for all of us to enjoy. Mary for being that constant support for Catherine and I. Thank you to the bridal party for being there for Catherine and Tyler and all the hard work that you have all done. Thank you. Woo! Catherine and Tyler, always remember, happy marriages begin when we marry the ones we love, and they blossom when we love the ones we marry. Love, laughter, and happily ever after to you both. I love you both very much.
Tyler and I would like to thank everyone for coming to spend this day with us. We know some of you have traveled a fair distance, and it means a lot to us to be able to celebrate with all of you.
Our wedding party has been the best bunch of people ever because they're our people. We want to recognize all of our help in making this day a wonderful day. These ladies threw an amazing wedding shower, and we appreciate it all.
Thank you to my mom, Al, Dad, Kay, and Tyler's mom, Laura, for loving us, supporting us, making beautiful memories with us. Thank you for helping us hold it all together when it was falling all apart. Your efforts had made our wedding a beautiful event. This day is much all apart. This wedding, as much as our day, is yours as well. It pulls us all together as a family. We would like to thank we would like to thank you for being there for both of us, even when you had so much going on with your own health, and being the best partner to my dad. Mom, thank you for putting up with me during the stressful time. I'm sure you wanted to wring my neck a few times. We would like to thank my favorite uncle for walking me down the aisle, for stepping in when my dad couldn't be here. My dad wishes he could be here for us, but unfortunately, he's in the hospital. We know he is with us in spirit and is very excited for us, and it breaks my heart knowing my dad is missing out on one of the biggest moments of my life. I know my dad would be here in a heartbeat if he could, and I know he wouldn't have this any other way. Larry, my dad thanks you for stepping in and being there for me when he couldn't be. When I asked Uncle Larry to walk me down the aisle, he said yes without hesitation, other than complaining I made him pay for fudge. To Tony, the man who helped raise me, thank you. It warmed my heart to see you and Bronte walking down the aisle together. I don't think you realize how much I love you and appreciate you being part of my life, even though our lives went in a different direction. Thank you to both of you and Jocelyn for still being part of our lives and loving Bronte like she's your biological granddaughter.
Chelsea and Zach, words cannot express how thankful we are for all your hard effort and all the work you did. You both stayed up hours on end to make sure we got everything completed. Both of your talent sure does show.
A special thank you to Carrie for never giving up on me when my life got tough.
helping us through everything from the wedding to losing baby D to the day Tyler got sick. She became more than a photographer. She's part of my family. A special thank you to our MC for being our second mama and offering to be our MC, listening to us vent when we need to, putting up with us when she doesn't want to, telling me when I'm wrong, and always being right. By the way, she knows what I'm saying before I do, because she proofreads everything.
Thank you to the groomsmen who look pretty sharp, I might add. They have been solid.
Thank you to Mary and my sister for offering to do readings and being so close to our hearts.
A huge thank you to Aunt Stacy and Uncle Terry for filling our honey jars with their honey from their bees.
It's gonna get emotional. We wish baby D, my best friend Bronte, my grandmother, my grandfather, could have been here, but we know they are watching from heaven with the biggest smiles we all carry with them today in our hearts. Having Bronte's sister here, along with my grandma's sister and my grandmother's family, it means like they are part here, even though they're not down here. Thank you for coming. It seems we have so many people to thank. We can't forget the photographers, videographers, DJ, catering, Jennifer, and the convention center. Another huge shout out once again to my ladies. During this planning, I sure do knew I wasn't the easiest to get along with.
As my last job as MC tonight, this gift was delivered to me, and I was told that I had to give it to Catherine and Tyler here in front of all of you because it is the best wedding gift they will ever receive, and they are to open it here and now.
We are expecting. As much as everyone knows, we struggled through infertility. I had a miscarriage with baby D. We did IVF with Bronte, and I can honestly say this is natural. We were not expecting it. Yeah, I can. The baby is currently due January 30th on Mary's birthday. And we will be having a gender reveal hosted by Chelsea, as she knows about the gender, and it will be in August.